Well, good morning. Here it is. It's Monday, and of course today is March the 3rd. And I hope you had a great weekend. I hope that as always, you were able to maybe spend some time with family or friends, and hopefully just had a maybe a restful weekend. Maybe you had a weekend of maybe catching up around home and doing some things around there, but. Then I hope that you had a great day of worship yesterday on Sunday, at your place of worship of choice, and we had a great day. But anyway, now God has given us the breath to breathe here on this Monday morning, and we certainly hope and pray that this morning finds you feeling well. Hope it finds you well rested and ready to tackle the opportunities that God has bless us with here on this Monday morning. This morning, I'd like to share a devotional with you entitled The Wisdom from Above. And this is kind of a part one deal, and we'll continue tomorrow with it. But in James chapter 3, verses 17 and 18, it says, "But the wisdom from above is first of all pure. It is also peace-loving, gentle at all times, and willing to yield to others. It is full of mercy and the fruit of good deeds. It shows no favoritism and is always sincere, and those who are peacemakers will plant seeds of peace and reap a harvest of righteousness." Oliver Wendell Holmes Sr. famously said, "Some people are so heavenly minded that they are of no earthly good." He seems to be suggesting that, the wisdom from above, as James refers to it, doesn't, always translate to daily life. James would beg to differ. And in the passage that we read, he identifies several qualities of God's, wisdom that make a very real difference in people's lives every day. First of all, the wisdom that comes from God is pure. It reveals God's will. It shows us, how His will impacts every area of our lives. From our relationship with our spouse or loved ones to the way we approach our work. It teaches us how to prioritize, His will. And it shows us how our lives will be better, more, impactful and more fulfilling if we do His will, period. There's no hidden agenda or dark underbelly with God's wisdom. People may, try to twist it or, hijack it for, their own purposes. But the wisdom itself is beyond reproach. We can commit ourselves to it fully. We can build our relationships on it. We can put it at the center of everything that we do. And we never have to worry about, what the consequences will be. Well, secondly, the wisdom that comes from God is peace-loving. Some people, they try to, weaponize wisdom and use it to antagonize or to defeat others who disagree with Him. God's wisdom, doesn't encourage those impulses. Instead, it encourages humility, compassion and bridge building. You see, God's wisdom, doesn't encourage us to take sides, against other people. It encourages us to find common ground to build on. And that's why it's so valuable, to people in relationships. It unites us and strengthens our bond. It inspires us to work together when we face, hurdles, instead of working against one another. Then thirdly, the wisdom that comes from God is gentle. Yes, it has the power to, change lives and to make us, make us see the error of our ways. And its truth can't be denied because, it comes from God and the author of truth. And His wisdom is the highest moral authority. Yet God wants to handle it, thoughtfully and humbly, not with an I'm right and you're wrong attitude, but with a genuine compassion, and concern for others. We will speak the truth in love, as Paul says in Ephesians 4:15. Fourthly, the wisdom that comes from God, makes you willing to yield to others. Here's that emphasis on humility again. God's wisdom encourages us to, recognize that we can learn from other people, especially if we are, quick to listen and slow to speak, as James says in chapter 119. If you see other people, including your spouse, family members, and loved ones, as potential teachers, you will value them more, and your relationship with them will deepen. And I hope that encourages you here on this Monday morning. But I want to leave you with this question to reflect on: what have you learned from your spouse or someone else close to you? But anyway, I want to share just a bit of news. I haven't shared on here. I have shared with my church and announced to them that I'm going to retire at the end of April 30th from pastoral ministry at Hydro First Baptist Church. But anyway, wanted to share that with you so that you know if you don't already. But anyway, I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, Angie and I, we love you guys, and we're praying for you. And Lord willing, I'll see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.